Hey guys, what's going on? It's Karl here, back with another episode, chilling out in the living room as we have a brand new setup video to share. I know that you guys love these, and I might be a bit late to the VR goodness, but I guess it is better late than never. Here's my brand new VR setup. So Sony has hooked up and sponsored today's episode, so big shout outs to them to keep these setup games rolling. You can see that I just grabbed a PlayStation VR kit, but it does fit into my custom PlayStation setup, which I think maybe some of you have seen before. And that actually features this guy here. You can see the hint of orange. Of course, I've got a custom painted orange PlayStation 4 Pro, and it is sitting on top of my TV console. It's a slick pop of color in an otherwise very muted, very minimal sort of setup. You can see that I've got the orange, white, orange combo. It does live next to my Hisense 4K short throw laser TV, and as the PSVR does have its own processing unit, that's where I've kept mine off to the side. Cable management comes a bit trickier, especially with the extra add-ons. You can see that I've snaked my cable through one of the grooves of the PlayStation 4. The camera, which is the second add-on, which naturally reads all of the inputs from the motion controllers, I've got that sitting in the front of the TV console, so it kind of hides it and it isn't sitting out in the open. And what I love about PlayStation VR, you can either have a 100-inch TV like I've got here, or a 15-inch tube TV. It doesn't really matter, as all of the gaming takes place through this guy, the VR headset. So it's kind of keeping the playing field at the same level, as everyone will share this same experience. And if this is the first time you are rocking a PlayStation VR, I know that it's been out now for a while now, but I still think it is one of the best virtual reality systems that you can get, just because it's powered by such a powerful console. And like I said, even though it's a bit older now, I think there's no better time to grab a PSVR, as the game library now has increased. I remember when this thing came out a couple years ago, I was actually in an ad for it with PlayStation. Here's some of that footage and a younger me.
Welcome to the United Earth Project, Karl.
Awesome.
Come inside and let's begin your training.
Let's do this.
We're gonna run you through a training exercise of what it'll be like when you're exploring the planet. We'll get you outfitted with your headset so the training can commence.
Overwhelmed! Ah! Tightrope ledge here. Dope. Shotgun. Swap that out. So switching. Oh, shit!
Now that game library is over 200 strong titles, and even games like Skyrim, one of my personal favorites, and it almost gives you a brand new dynamic experience and a very different gameplay than your original one. Borderlands 2, for example, another one of my personal favorites, and I've actually thrown a little on-screen game code, so quickly download that and be the first. I'm also giving away some of these other games. Just let me know what your favorite game is down below, and I'll hopefully grab it as well. That game was so much fun to play on a second playthrough. Here is some of my footage that I recorded. Perhaps I will now become a new Twitch streamer. And it's a bit different to see your arms kind of sticking out in front of you. That's how you're holding the controllers, picking up some of this stuff, getting onto our mission here. We will plant those rockets. Ooh, they've got little bunnies on them. Okay. Switching my gun up, and oh, there goes one. Let's aim and arm those rockets. Hopefully we can fire those things off. And with VR, you can kind of look around and see the entire map. And I think first-person shooters are perfect for VR games. And oh, there goes the rockets knocking out the bridge. That guy's going around in circles, and second explosion. Tiny Tina. We've got the Vladov. Oh, and there comes the train crashing down. Okay. And there's the second part of that. Yes. In this game, it's a bit different. You can kind of point and look where you want to go, and that's how you direct and control your actual person. So obviously different than when you're playing with a conventional controller. Maybe let's buy some loot here. And onto the ice field. Now this is where we're battling out, and you can see the other hand just floating around there because I'm using that other controller. It's just staying there. Now dual wielding and hopefully taking out all these gun loaders. I'm like a natural streamer. Let me know if you want to see more streaming footage. Maybe my secondary career will be in the gaming scene. I used to be really good back in the day. But anyways, this has been my very first VR setup video, so curious to hear what you guys have to say down below in the comments. Any suggestions? Maybe I need to get rid of my coffee table so I have a bit more space when I'm in virtual reality land. Just make sure you sound off down below for any recommendations, and I hope you enjoyed, of course, the hints of orange throughout this video, as it did make it somewhat unique and very custom on my end. Just remember, some games are up for grabs that I can ship off to some of you peeps, and hope to catch you in one of my next episodes or vlogs. Peace.